This article goes out to all the fans that rock with Virtua Fighter like me. As a youngin', I couldn't wait to go to the arcade to play Virtua Fighter. The thing that made Virtua Fighter so amazing was that it was the first polygonal fighting game ever. So when you saw it, it was breathtaking. I think I was about 11 years old at the time. Virtua Fighter was released in 1993 as an arcade game using hardware that was jointly created by who we know now as Lockheed Martin and Sega's most prominent studio, AM2. Here's some information about Virtua Fighter that you probably don't even know. As stated earlier in the article, Virtua Fighter was the first polygonal fighting game, which also played a huge role in bringing 3D graphics into the mainstream. Even PlayStation developers said that they were inspired by Virtua Fighter, which caused Sony to develop PlayStation with a focus on 3D games. I know y'all remember Tekken, Battle Arena Shinden, Ridge Racer, etc. You can call Virtua Fighter the grandpappy of 3D fighters. And why is that? Because Tekken and Dead or Alive were heavily influenced by Virtua Fighter. In 1998, the series was recognized by the Smithsonian Institution for contributions in the field of art and entertainment and became part of the Smithsonian Institution's permanent research collection on information technology and innovation. Its arcade cabinets are kept at the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History. Virtua Fighter is the only video game on permanent display. In 1999, Next Generation listed Virtua Fighter series as number 8 on their top 50 games of all time, commenting that Virtua Fighter is the most elegant fighting game ever created. In June 2012, we got the digital release of Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown on PS3 and Xbox 360, which introduced online play. Alright, enough with the history lesson. So at TGS 2020, during a live stream that was celebrating 60 years of Sega, the CEO, Haruki Satomi, teased a Virtua Fighter project which seemed to be Virtua Fighter with a focus on esports. And fast forward to today, just a week ago or so, with the article written by Michael McWhirter over at Polygon, a recent rating for an unannounced Virtua Fighter game could point to an imminent revival of Sega's fighting game series. In March, Korea's Game Rating and Administration Committee rated Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown for PlayStation 4, a release that could be linked to Sega's esports ambitions. According to the rating spotted by Gamatsu, Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown is also known by another name, Virtua Fighter Esports. Back in September, Sega teased the project named Virtua Fighter Cross Esports, but did not announce a specific game title or platform. Sega said at the time that Virtua Fighter will be restarted as an esports title to commemorate the 60th anniversary of Sega's establishment. A teaser video for the project showed footage of Virtua Fighter tournaments and ended with the shot of Akira, the face of the fighting game franchise. Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown would be the somewhat logical follow-up to the most recent entry in the franchise, Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. That version of the game is released in arcades in 2010 and ported to PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 in 2012. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm hyped hearing that a new Virtua Fighter may be on the way soon. I would just hope that Sega would take advantage of a lot of the new game technologies that are available today while making this game. So how do y'all feel about this Virtua Fighter Cross Esports news? And are y'all looking forward to a new Virtua Fighter? Let me know in the comments.